G'day everyone, I'm Kim from Kim's Nature Journaling Adventures in Perth, Western Australia. For today's sensory safari, we're exploring movement, and I've got 8 inspirational ideas for you to explore. Now, you can choose which one you want to do based on how active you're feeling, because I've categorized them into active, passive, or imaginative activities. Probably the easiest activity to get some movement yourself is to go for a meditative walk, and you can nature journal during or after the activity. And you can do as much as you want. You can go for a whole day hike, or you can just go for a walk around your garden or neighborhood. I would recommend doing it silently so you can focus on your body's sensations as you're walking. Things to consider would be your pace, how your foot's making contact with different surfaces, what parts of you are moving and what parts aren't. When you're journaling, you might want to write down the difference between the start of the walk and how you felt by the end. If you already do lots of exercise or have an activity planned for the day, then you can combine your nature journaling with this activity. So for example, maybe you do some yoga every day, or you're going for a swim. I would recommend doing the activity and then journaling straight afterwards. If this is regular exercise for you, then maybe consider how it feels today compared to yesterday. Do different parts of your body feel different? If you're swimming through water, you're moving through a liquid. How does that feel? Are you going fast or slow? Are you pushing? Are you pulling? Or maybe a bit of both. Yoga is very good for noticing how you can slow down your movement. How slow can you move? Are some movements difficult? How flexible are you today? These are all things you can explore in your nature journaling entry. Maybe you're after a little bit of fun and you just want to go for a dance or something a little bit more loose in your movements. Well, you can compare how controlled versus uncontrolled movements feel. I'd recommend dancing as if no one's watching. Let your body shake it out and do whatever you like. You might consider how it feels to mimic different movements such as water flowing or being an airbender. What was your favorite motion to make? For some more passive activities, something you can do is to draw a body map of your own body and explore how each part of your body is feeling. This can be combined with any of the previous activities or do it on its own. Don't go overboard with drawing your map. Once you've drawn your body, you can go through each body part and make labels for how each one is feeling. Perhaps choosing 3 words to describe how flexible it's feeling. Is it stretched, compressed, sore maybe? The temperature. You could even draw an emoji for how that part is feeling today. Of course, our bodies can also feel movement around us even when we aren't moving. So maybe go outside and sit down, close your eyes, and consider, can you feel the air moving across your body? Where do you feel this? Is it a strong wind? What if you held your fingers open and pushed through the air? Can you tell the direction that the wind might be coming from? If you're more into doing an investigation, then consider why humans prefer to walk rather than hop like marsupials. So this would be a study of different gaits. Maybe try it yourself first, but of course you don't have to, you can just do some research and then write your findings down on your page. I'm sure you've considered before what it would be like to be able to fly as if you were a human just floating through the air. Or maybe you have wings like a bird. What if you had a fishtail like a mermaid? Or floating around in zero gravity like in space? Can you describe what you think your body would feel? Perhaps draw how you picture your body moving in this strange manner. Can you actually calculate if it's possible for your body to do this? Look at Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks for inspiration. And finally, remember that our bodies don't move just through space, but through time as well. So maybe you would like to spend some time considering how your body has moved through a different period of time. Do you remember what it was like as a child? What about if it feels different to how you felt yesterday or last year? For a similar idea, what if you tried to count how many times during a day you stood up and sat down? I'm warning you, this one's hard. I hope that at least one of these 8 activities has inspired you to explore movement and proprioception for today's sensory safari. Thanks for watching. Remember that if you want to share your journal pages, then use the hashtag Nature Journaling Week on social media, or of course you can share through the Padlet app on the website. I look forward to seeing your pages on Movement.